I plumb forgot to actually get you guys situated. I'm glad I did, though. Welcome to today's live. Hey, D-Man. So, I do have an announcement that I need to make, but I'm not switching. So, I will talk about that. But I'm not leaving YouTube. Not leaving YouTube. Too much time invested, and I feel like there's too many loyal followers for me to abandon YouTube and going permanently to TikTok. That's not happening. But I am going to start going live on TikTok. And most of what I do at TikTok is a minute video. Somewhere in there has always been the norm. So it's not like I'm putting forth at the most a half hour to a minute of recording time. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why I'm having issues. If I lose you, I'm sorry. It's probably going to be messed up now. Hopefully not too bad. Gotcha. Well, I was early too because I didn't feel like sending out a I just felt like I needed to be a little bit early because I was off the start time that it didn't really matter. But come to find out that one of my YouTube peeps, one of my YouTube subscribers, is also on TikTok. And they found me. Which was cool. But I had like I forgot to write it down. Whoops. But I had really, I want to say it was a successful first time going live on TikTok. I didn't have a huge turnout. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with TikTok. If it's going to be a last thing I want TikTok to be is a copycat of what I do on here. Hi, Ross Lynch. How are you? Hi, Camilla. My hair looks edible. I you I mean you can eat hair. You can eat hair, but it doesn't digest very well. Now, hey Baragon. What's weird? I already said hi. Yeah, agreed. The same. You don't love me. You don't even know me. But thank you for the kind words, I guess. That's always a little bit disturbing when people that don't know me tell me they love me. It kind of is. Slightly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Still dealing with that cold, huh? That stinks. Oh no, I would rather get I love you than I hate you. That's a good idea. So I do have an announcement that I'm going to make now. I was gonna wait until Carrie came in, but I don't know what's going on. Um, you know what? If he didn't say anything too terribly bad, my name is Nature Guy X46. Oh yeah, definitely if he kept it up. But he's good. Um, I am going to start. I started last night and I feel like it went good last night. It was a good first time going live on TikTok. I didn't have a lot of people coming in. I did have some. Um Camilla, I think you guys, I'm just gonna say it. Weird. You're talking about my hair. But I think I'm going to start going live over there. For at least, I don't know, an hour, half hour, whatever. Um, just to feed off of whatever is here. It's going to be the 14th, guys. We are doing a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on November 14th. Camilla, I'm not telling you where I live. It is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's going to be a 12-hour live on the 14th of November from 9 a.m. until whatever time. Hopefully I make it through it. Because at my age, who knows? Let's get into today's topic before I lose my mind. You know, we've had people come in whose brothers got hold of their phones and they were not being polite and ended up getting the accounts reported because of stuff the brother was doing. So, yeah. I'm just saying, maybe not give your brother your phone. Or whatever may be the case. Again, I want to remind everybody that there will not be a evening live tonight. We're going to do both things today. We're going to start off with the Queen of the Andes. I don't think I've covered. No, not at all. Not at all, but we will get to it. So today we're talking about two plants. One is Queen of the Andes and the other one I can't pronounce, but it's the one that Ross Lynch typed onto the screen. So this plant is native to the Andes mountain range, but it grows. I'm not telling you my age. I'm in my 50s. That's it. From now on, your questions need to be on topic. So this plant grows in the countries of Peru and Bolivia. Hello. And it tends to grow at or around 4,000 meters. So it is up there. It also can be found at or around 13,123 feet. I think that's the highest living organism we have covered so far. Maybe. Now, you might be surprised to hear that this is a member. Camilla, seriously, I just told you how old I am. Or around. I thought I did. I thought I just said that I'm around or in my 50s. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I thought I did. So, this is a member of the pineapple family. And yeah, that's strike one. Which means that it is a bromeliad. You know, I really feel like maybe she's fishing. We'll see. So it is a bromeliad, but unlike most bromeliads, this one does not grow on other plants. Now, its flower stalk, as you saw with the hummingbird coming at it, can grow to 10 meters tall. For those of you who don't know your metrics, that is around 32 feet. Pretty good for a mountain plant, huh? I only say this because most plants that grow on mountains tend to be tiny. I need to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm not going to do that though. Why? Yeah, I do it. If I put something up, it's either because I'm doing research for something I want to maybe change or introduce on the channel, or for Camilla, I saw your comment and I responded. You're interrupting my train of thought. Um so yeah. I'm having an amazing day talking about chickens. Did I talk about chickens yesterday? I don't. Now we're gonna switch from talking about the plant in general. Oh yeah, yeah. The status. It's Camilla. You're spamming my channel one more time, and you're gonna be out for 24 hours. Baragon. What's just my imagination? Baragon, can you tell me what it means? If it's too bad, don't put it up, but is she on strike too? I might. If you don't care and it's just it's just my imagination. Oh, I got it. I'm not worried about it. You can sub to my channel. I already messaged her. Jesse, are you already subscribed? That could be it. So the status on this plant is endangered. Population trend is for more drops. Number of mature individuals is around 830. Goodbye. You had your chance. It's around 830,000 to 835. Wait, let me reread that. 8,000. Let me reread that. 835,000. Yeah. No, they don't. And I don't care. I don't care if you put up one emoji. But when it's over and over and over again, well, my thought was she was a bot. Because I have a lot of them that come in and say hi, and then they will do the little said hi and the emoji. She said she may come in and out. So, I don't know. Now, why is the Queen of the Andes endangered? First off, these plants are spread out. Hi, Jeremy Battle 205. These plants are spread out. They're not. I have not been. Have I had contact with her today? Yeah, I contacted her earlier today. So I don't know what's going on exactly. But I don't know. They're spread out. They don't grow just in one patch. Fires are a huge threat, even that high up. It's got to be longer than that because you came in at the same time that some of the others came in, and it's been more than a year, I think. I'd have to look. I can find out. I'm sneaky that way. Yeah, D-Man, you're probably the most up there as far as 5 months. Oh, wait. This shows 5 months, Ross. Oh, that could be why, because I don't know. It says only 5 months. That's why. That's why. Okay. So this plant for you, no. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, no, that's not. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Ow. I was sitting wrong and so anyway, the people that live up there, they burn the land to maintain their fields, which kills the plants. They also use the plants to fuel their fires. The plants are known to grab the animals that walk by. They have outward curving or inward curving spines that catch the animal's fur that the people are raising, so that makes them not the friendliest plant to work with. They also use the plants as a fence, so they'll take the leaves and make a fence out of them. What's being done to save them? Not a whole lot. My favorite winter creature, blue jays, because oh wait, no, cardinals, northern cardinals. In Peru, they are protected. It didn't say about Bolivia. Laws need to be strengthened outside of the national parks. And there is talk of establishing a larger area for conservation. There's also talk of collecting seeds for growing within a nursery so that they can later go out and transplant these plants into their natural range. Yeah, I think the original name was Nature Guy X46, and it just got redundant. Because I would say, welcome to the Nature Guy X46, and I'm Nature Guy X46. And it just got old, so I switched to the new name. So I messed up when I named this live, I think. I think I mistyped the live. Yikes. So that is the name of the plant. The next plant they were talking about, I'm not sure I can pronounce it, so I also did not have an opportunity to practice. Well, technically what happens is, if you can imagine a sheep, maybe a llama, walking by this plant, it snags because of the way that the spines curve. It snags. It's not actually reaching out and grabbing the animal. It's sort of like the spines on a blackberry that, as you're walking by, it might hook on you. It's sort of like that. So this plant that we're talking about now, because we've switched gears, is a member of the gentian family. Um, and the ones that I know of, typically, yeah, sandburrs, same sort of idea. Devil's claw, if you're familiar with that. So this is not the plant that we're talking about, but it's in the same family. You can see they have 5 petals, which are the plant that we're talking about also has 5 petals. But that's sort of what they look like. So this plant can be found, I'm going to mess up these names. Oh, wait. So the plant that we're talking about, which again is this. I like the wood frog too. I think that's the one that freezes completely solid and then is able to wake up from it. So this plant is only found, how is it pronounced? Hurry up. Iwiwi? I don't want, no, I want, sometimes. Iwiwi. I don't know. But anyway, it grows only on the Hawaiian Islands. It grows to 6 to 20 centimeters tall or 2 to 8 inches tall. It can be found on 5 of the Hawaiian Islands: Kauai, Oahu, Lanai. I know I'm not pronouncing these right. Molokai, which I gave it an N instead of an M, and Maui. So those islands right there. It was added to the endangered species list in 1991, and when it was added, there were less than 1,000 individuals of this plant. It usually produces white flowers, but pink flowers do happen. And it tends to grow in soil composed of sand, volcanic, or clay soils. And it tends to be found in drier locations, so on bluffs and on the dunes in coastal areas. Its status is critically endangered, population trend is unknown, and we do not have a count of mature individuals. D-Man, I don't have much more to cover, and I can look that up. Why is this plant endangered? Well, it's in trouble from feral animals as well as domesticated animals such as goats, deer, and cattle. Now, the deer were introduced for hunting. Populations exploded. as well as by human activities. People that get off trails sometimes trample the plants. Yeah. What's being done to save it? I couldn't find anything. So there's that. Gosh darn it. Now there is also darn it. Okay. There is no documented medicinal properties on this one. But I love to check that out because I'm hoping that I didn't do something stupid. Thank you to my new subscribers, whoever you are. Why can I not see? Why can I not see? There it is. Okay. I'm dressing up tonight. I don't know if. Sorry for being quiet. I want to make sure that I'm not going trick or treating. I had to make sure that you know, I will be honest. If I'm passing out candy, which I do sometimes at the house, and you are 18 years old and you show up at my house with a bag, you're getting candy. If you're 16 and you're out and you have a bag and you're dressed up, even if you're not, you're getting candy. Because we don't get I'm not going to make that choice. But I feel like that's no reason to do that to somebody. we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters to begin with. So if I pass out to somebody that's out there, we get middle schoolers that come. It's not the end of the world if they show up and they get candy. Numbers have dropped significantly. I think most people will go to they started doing trunk or treats here in the United States. I don't know if you guys do that overseas or not, but here a lot of people do trunk or treats. But it's harder in a I don't know how you do that in an apartment. Because you don't have necessarily lights on. Yeah, you give it out from the trunk of your place. We don't get a lot of people, but we do get a few. And we make it work. Sometimes it's just my little nieces and nephews. What, the trunk or treat? Or passing out candy? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the same time that Ross came in, we had I want to say you came in around the same time as my favorite all-time subscriber, 7-inch. I think, and Chelsea. Maybe not though. He was a guy from. No, no, it was a nickname his girlfriend gave him. The full name, I think, was 7-inch Destroyer. And for some reason, I I don't I generally don't go after somebody because of their screen name. It wasn't. But he never caused a problem in live. He was always polite. I'm not gonna. I did that one time, and I got told that you really shouldn't do that because if they're not causing a problem, why mess with them? I mean, I could have reported it, I could have had my moderators report him, but he wasn't doing anything wrong. So I try not to go after screen names. Maybe that's wrong of me, I don't know. Yeah, I every once in a while touch base with her. No, it's like all of my it's like an Abigail left, and I don't know why. She said that work became too much. D-Man 9FP, you run you run the risk of inciting Carrie. Because while I'm a little bit lenient, she is not. She takes her job very seriously. Um it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, the main topic is done. Wow, 7 likes. Wow. See, I have to be careful because I don't know how old somebody is. So it's really hard to manage that. If I knew ages of everybody that came in, I could say, hey, you can't say that to them. And there's been times when I've messed up in live. So, I don't know, it's okay. Why? Guys, this is really, really bugging me. I'm at, right now, I'm at 12.2 thousand views. I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't know. I don't know what's changed. Same content. 76 views on today's live. Crazy. I keep saying that the numbers don't matter, but they do. Numbers matter. Thank you for the noisemakers, I guess, is what that is. So anyway, yeah, gonna do live after this on TikTok. No, I'm not gonna be home. On TikTok, I don't know. Probably at the most an hour, at the least a half hour. It depends on people coming in. No, Nature Guy X12. Because the other one was taken at the time. I didn't have, like, I was trying to keep everything sort of the same. So this one was. That's fine, Ross. Ross Lynch. I don't know why we have shortened everybody's names. I guess I shouldn't do that. Yeah. You know, I don't know if she's having issues getting in, but she hasn't replied. Oh, I'm sorry. It's no, 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 no. Ross, don't look that one up. Because if you look it up, you won't find anything. Hi, Jaden Meadows. Because I entered the name wrong. Leave it to me to make a mistake. That's the name you want to look up. In fact, let me see if I can do it. I have no idea. It depends. It depends on what happens, basically. So that is the white variety. Jaden, type the right name. that unfortunately is the only picture I have. Yes. It's a part of the plants. Yeah. Oh, really? He's mocking, he's setting people up. I thought I got. He must have subscribed because he was saying stuff after I booted him or after I switched over to only. Well, sorry guys. I was trying to get rid of him by switching over, but I'm not gonna play the game. D-Man, did you leave? Thanks, D-Man. Okay, Ross, I'm gonna go since it's just the two of us. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.